Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming. I'm your host Richard and today we are finally back. I know it's been a while. I keep saying I'm going to come back, but my throat just keeps getting worse. Hooray for me. But anyway guys, I think it's starting to get a little bit better. Still got a little bit of a cough, but I can at least talk for periods of time without having to cough. So hopefully that's the case today. But today we are here with week 9 of the Primal Battle League. Starting to wind down, at least the main season, I'm not sure what it's called, playoffs or whatever, are going to be coming up. We have 12 weeks for the main season, and then it's playoffs and blah, blah, blah. But we are in week 9, so we got a few more weeks to go. Actually, I just completed week 10. That's, so, we're a little behind with the videos according to the battle weeks. But I'm trying to get them to you guys. It's just with throat and other things going on, holidays, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to get recording, so I've mostly been putting out Alpha Sapphire, but we're back at the Primal Battle League today. And this is a versus Jordinez and the Southampton Sneasels. Link for Jordinez will be in the description below. Be sure to check them out if you haven't already. And today we brought the OU Bulky Volcarona. I believe this is my bulky Gardevoir. I'm not quite sure which one I brought to this battle, because I did make a new one for the next battle, and I'm really proud of it. You'll see how it turned out, though. But I can't remember this one. I think it's my defensive Gardevoir, if I recall, or it's my speed one. I can't remember. But we also have our Choice Scarfed Modest Noivern, our Expert Belt Electivire. I brought the Life Orb Weavile and the Assault Vest Conkeldurr, I believe, this time. Yeah, I believe I brought Assault Vest Conkeldurr because he does have the Rotom Wash, which is the main culprit for burning Conkeldurrs by accident. So that's why I brought Assault Vest this time. And usually Assault Vest Conkeldurrs can take on Rotom Washes better that way. So, speaking of Rotom Wash and his team, he brought the Needle King, could be either Choice Scarf or Life Orb, who knows. He brought the Mega Scissor, Rotom Wash, Crawdont, Zoroark, and Excadrill. Now, I'm trying to figure out the leads of his team. I'm trying to play a little bit better, so I'm looking at like damage calcs beforehand. I'm looking at what he should be doing, trying to predict a little bit better. See if we can bring up our differential, I guess it's called. So I'm looking at his team. I'm figuring he's probably going to lead with Zoroark or Crawdont. I decided to lead with Volcarona just because it kind of has something for everything on his team. It's got the Fiery Dance for Scizor and Excadrill. It's got the Bug Buzz for the Crawdont and the Zoroark, and the Giga Drain for the Rotom Wash. The only thing it doesn't have something for is the Needle King, but we can deal with that when we get there. So I'm going to lead with Volcarona, and we're going to get in this battle. So like I said, I'm going to lead off with Volcarona. He actually leads off with Excadrill. Now, I haven't battled Excadrill since X and Y just came out when OU was the big thing. Excadrill was everywhere in OU. So I wasn't quite sure what he was. It does turn out he's probably Choice Scarf since he outsped Volcarona. And we do live on 6, so I don't know if that was if he got min damage or what there. But I go for the Fiery Dance, just figuring hopefully it'll do a lot. Only does have, so it's probably the old specially defensive Excadrills to take on Rotoms, especially when it's a Mold Breaker. So I just retreat my Volcarona, not wanting it to die yet, and I go into Conkeldurr knowing it can take a Rock Slide fairly easily. And he actually goes for Earthquake, knowing it'll kill Volcarona and hit anything that's coming out anyway, and Rock Slide could miss, so he goes for that. I take it pretty well, and fearing the Mach Punch or Drain Punch or anything, he switched out into Scissor. I just go for Drain Punch, knowing I could live anything, seeing that Earthquake. Oh, I just remembered, he's not Choice Scarf because he switched moves. I guess Excadrill was just fast. But I go for Drain Punch, and he's going to stay in Mega Evolve. Now, I know Mega Scissor can't really do anything to a Conkeldurr, since I resist Bug-type moves, I resist Steel-type moves, and he may have Knockoff, which I resist as well. So I resist everything the Scissor wants to do while I'm doing neutral damage with Drain Punch, and quite a bit at that. So he's going to Roost, and I'm just going to continuously Drain Punch, get my health back from that Earthquake, just so I can keep myself healthy here. So he is going to go for the knockoff, taking off my assault vest, which unfortunately is going to make dealing with Rotom a little less enjoyable. But I'm just going to continue to go for drain punches, so I'm at least at full health once I do go against the Rotom. Now, either I can try and switch out on these roofs, or I can just continue drain punching, which is what I'm going to do, because I'm not really too concerned about what the Scizor can do. He doesn't have knockoff and roost as far as I know, and I'm assuming U-turn bullet punch. He could have a sword stance in there, which could get scary if he starts doing that, but it looks like he's just trying to keep the Scizor alive with the roost. And I'm just going to continue to put that pressure on him with the drain punch, because if we get enough of those off, a Mach Punch will take him out. But he's just going to withdraw, seeing that he can't do much here, and he actually goes out into the Rotom. Now, again, Rotom doesn't really scare me. If he wants to Will-O-Wisp me, I'm going to knock him out faster. He's going to go to Thunderbolt. I'm hoping for a Paralysis, actually, because I really want that Guts boost. I go for the knockoff, get rid of any Chesto Berry, Citrus Berry kind of thing going on there. He does have a Citrus. And seeing as he went for Thunderbolt, I could have went out into Electivire, get that Motor Drive. But I figured I'll give Conkeldurr to kill. Why not? He's been putting in all this work. So we Drain Punch, knock out this Rotom, and that is the first point in the game going to Conkeldurr. So Conkeldurr's starting to work his way up the ladder. I think Volcarona and Melodic are right now tied for MVP in this match. So he goes to Crawdaunt. I do just go for the Mach Punch, but I could have went for Drain Punch. I figured he'd probably go for Waterfall or something. But I do live his Aqua Jet, so I do go for the Mach Punch. I am going to retreat because I want to save my Conkeldurr. Figuring he'd go for another Aqua Jet. I just go out into Noivern, knowing I'd resist that. So in a Frisk, he had a Focus Sash anyway, so Drain Punch wouldn't have mattered. And he goes for another Aqua Jet. Of course, we resist, take it very well. And I'm just going to Air Slash, seeing that it hurts almost everybody. And he goes out into Nidoking. Now, we're going to have a little bit of unfortunacy here. I go for the Air Slash. Min damage on Air Slash from a modest Choice Scarf Noivern is like 49.1 and max like 56. So we do end up getting some mins there, and then Ice Beam is going to always one-shot a Noivern. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So Noivern does go down, unfortunately. I'd like Noivern to get some more points, but whatever. We can just go into Conkeldurr and Mach Punch, take out this Nidoking, but he's going to save it, switching out. So I'm figuring Nidoking's his Choice Scarfer. He's going to go out in the Scizor. I'm just going to get the Mach Punch off on the Scizor, do a little bit of damage to him. And I believe I actually switch out here, expecting a Roost or something along those lines. And go out into my Electivire. He actually goes for the knockoff, which is unfortunate. We do live it, but we don't have our Expert Belt. And then I just return with a Fire Punch, outspeeding the Scizor and taking it out, because we don't need an Expert Belt when it's at that low of health, and it's ×4 super effective. So Electivire getting a kill after a long while. Though Electivire does kind of get kills and then it just dies, like you're going to see here from this Aqua Jet. I was hoping I was going to live an Aqua Jet, because I keep forgetting Electric does not resist water. So it's one of those weird things where it's super effective against but doesn't resist, so we do die. So I just go out into my Weavile. He goes for another Aqua Jet, just trying to get damage off, and it does about half. I go for the Low Kick, which will take out the Crawdaunt, and there's one more down. I do take some Life Orb recoil from the Weavile, so we are in a little bit of a timer. He brings out Excadrill, but I notice his Excadrill's full health, so it's got to be the Zoroark. He goes for a Sucker Punch, apparently getting Min. I don't know how much Sucker Punch normally does to a Weavile from a Zoroark, but I go for Low Kick. It's going to easily take out the Zoroark, and then we are going to die from Life Orb recoil, so nobody gets the point off of Weavile's death, which is always fun. It's always nice if you can take yourself out before somebody else can take you out, I guess. So I'm going to bring out Conkeldurr, knowing everything's at a pretty low health, where I can just Mach Punch the rest of them, because it's just Excadrill, which is at half, who doesn't want to take a Mach Punch. I was thinking it might be able to live, but it doesn't. It does go down to the Mach Punch, and then he's just got the Nidoking, who's at the very low health because of our Min Air Slashes and no flinches. So he comes in, I just Mach Punch, and that will be the game. Actually bringing Conkeldurr up to, I believe, tied with MVP. So we have 3 MVPs on our team, our three highest point leaders on our team right now, being Volcarona, Melodic, and Kelder. So that little MVP square, or what is that thing called? A circle on the corner of the screen is going to be pretty full here. But hey, I'm not mad with people or Pokemon performing well. Just lets me know who we should keep around. But thank you guys so much for joining us again. Go check out Jordinez if you haven't. This season he hasn't been uploading his side of the battles, but he does have a lot of really good content. I know next season he's planning on uploading the battles. Just a little bit busy with I think he took a break from YouTube for a little bit, that kind of stuff. But definitely go check out Jordinez. Cool guy. And be sure to stick around. We'll be having week 10 coming out pretty soon here. I think I'm just going to try and record as much as I can when my throat is working. And we will see you guys in the next battle. Bye.